next we do have Mr. Robbie Rockington. And Rocky is a super talented rapper, singer, songwriter, and entertainer. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Pink Clubhouse, Robbie Rockington. I guess this is where mute comes in. welcome.
How you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm great.
Yes. I love your outfit. Everyone has
thank you.
Today.
A little velvet about it, you know.
Welcome to the Pink Clubhouse. We are so excited to have you on, and here at the Pink Clubhouse, we like to get to know our guests. So can you tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got started to where you are now?
Of course. So my name is Robbie Rockington. I'm a rapper, singer, songwriter from Asbury Park, New Jersey. I've been doing music as long as I can remember. Like, you know, it's been more than a hobby to me. And, you know, I'm just a regular, degular, schmegular Cardi B boy, boy who just, I'm just doing what I got to do.
Are you?
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Regular, degular, because I don't think that you are.
I am. I'm very, regular, just, round the way boy.
And you're from Asbury, New Jersey, which, for people who don't know, I'm from the Bronx and I'm from Jersey. And I've been to Asbury, and you are in a very LGBTQI place. Would you say that about Asbury?
I will say that. I definitely would say currently, and it's very progressive, and it's always had a very present LGBT culture, but I think now it's more prominent than ever. I will say the side of Asbury that I know as well is very, very hood and maybe not so LGBT accepting. So it's definitely the best of both worlds, like most places. But yes, definitely Asbury literally hosts New Jersey Pride. It's not Asbury Pride, it's actually New Jersey Pride. So Asbury is lit.
Yeah. So, just like artists like Lil Nas X, Saucy Santana, you're not ashamed of expressing your femininity in your performances for makeup, nails, and heels. What gives you that confidence to say, this is who I am, and I'm not afraid to express it?
Honestly, for me, I feel like spending so much time, for lack of a better term, closeted and, not really showing that side of me, to anyone. That was something that, I would be in my mama's closet wearing her heels, strutting around, you know what I'm saying? My cousin's closet, I would be, putting the, the bobby pins on the nails, child. Okay, so it was very, I was really experimenting for years as a child and not knowing who I was or what was what. And, so I think now where I'm an adult and I'm, in my 30s and I'm able to make the decision for my life, no matter who has what to say or what to think. I think that is what's important to me. And as it pertains to my music, for a while, I was making music that I thought people wanted to hear as opposed to what was, really authentic and true to me. So, that's where Real One came from. Real One was literally becoming one with myself and just saying fuck it and doing what feels right to me and being myself.
And now
I'm sorry. Can I smoke on here?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know? Okay, we won't. It's okay.
Well, is Instagram a smoke allowance? I'm not sure.
I don't know. I'll be on the side. Yeah. I just wanted to, I just wanted to know everybody's.
Look, I want you to be very who you are, because who you are is, if y'all don't watch or check out Robbie, he's very much who he wants to be. And I do have some kind of relation to what you were saying about being, closeted or not really being who you are. And I feel like it's a journey that now you're able to do whatever the fuck you want, pretty much. You know what I mean? Like, because you've already did the hide and stuff. So
Right.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah, and it's like at the end of the day, when you go to sleep at night, when you wake up, you know, in your lowest times and your highest times, you know, you might have friends, you might have family, but you always, it's you. It's really you and your thoughts and yourself. And at the end of the day, like they say, you come in this world alone, you go out alone. So you really have to live for you. And like, you can't, I don't know. I just feel like everybody, until they find themselves, they might have some periods of time where they fake it for a little bit, but you have to really come to terms with who you are and just, you know, just live your life, because tomorrow is not promised. You know, people is, you know the spiel. So you just got to be yourself.
Smoking up in here.
Just smoking up in here.
Robbie, what sets you apart from other artists, and how do you plan to change it and influence the music industry?
I guess, you know, in the same token, like, it definitely, you know, you have to be authentic to yourself. Like, I feel like people off rip want to compare and contrast, but mostly compare. But people are gonna be like, oh, he's this, or he's the gay Drake, or he's the male Rihanna, or he's the this, that, or whatever. People are gonna try to find a place. And for me, like, I'm just not a boxed in. Like, I choose not to be boxed in when it comes to my music. Like, I have full creative control. Like, I find my own production. I'm very involved in my production. I write my own stuff. So, you know, I think when you really take control of, like, the areas that really matter musically, like, you can, if you have a writer, power to you. If you have a team, great. But when you're really, like, quarterbacking it and doing it on your own, and each step of the process, like, I don't know, it sets you apart,
right,
automatically. For me, I don't see competition. Like, I don't compete. Like, I know the girls that are given, and I show respect, and, you know, the ones that are not given, I still show love, and, you know, because everybody has a process and their progress is different. So, you know, I'm not really concerned about what the other girls are doing. So I think that definitely sets me apart as well.
I love that. And I love that you do support other people even while doing your own thing.
Absolutely. You have to, because that's just how it goes. Like, you have to, and for me, I am in a place where, like, if I'm trying to be that door or that person, or, you know, I have to rub elbows with those same type of people. So when I see somebody that's really, like, lit, like, I'm going to always show love, and I'm going to always, you know, support and show respect. And anyone that shows me support, like, I'm going to always support. You know, that's what it is. You got to show love to get love. And that's just authentically to me. Even if I didn't do anything, I would be someone who supports people, because I love the culture. I love the art.
Right. So you are on a very hot reality show called The Circle, New York. You're in season 6 right now.
Yes.
Tell us about this show, and in your opinion, who shouldn't be there next season?
Oh, okay. All right. So I guess I'll do the second part. You know, the show was an experience, first off. Definitely a great experience. Who shouldn't be there? I don't know. For me, again, like I said, like, I'm not really worried about the other girls. I feel like everyone who was there for a reason or a season. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I was there, and I was able to come in with one of my good girlfriends, my sister, Peaches, who is another talented entertainer, rapper, and, like, she got her peach, no pun intended. So it's like, I'm not about seeing the girls get sat in the corner. I'm trying to bring my girls on, and the girls that shine. But to be honest, the person that I think maybe should not be on next season would be I don't know. I would say Zulu, and I'm only going to tell you why Zulu is because I don't think he needs the show, and I don't, in my opinion, because Zulu's that's little sis. I love Zulu down. I think that Zulu, the show is just not painting him in the light that he really is. You know what I'm saying? Like he's the one of the girls that really is about their music. Is very talented, and even through circumstances, still just continues to be a light. So I don't think the show gave, like, I see the comments and I see what people see, and I know that that's not Zulu. Literally, like, you know, when I was around Zulu, we was laughing, turning up, you know, good time. So I would say for that reason, like, I think that Zulu hopefully will get on a bigger platform, or do bigger things. I don't think the circle is for him. I think maybe they want to bring up the age thing with him, but I do think maybe it was too premature for where he was in his career and what he was trying to do. So I would say Zulu.
Okay. So on May the 5th, 2023, you released the mixtape titled Real One. Could you tell us about the mixtape and what songs are your favorite from the mixtape?
Yeah, so Real One was literally like I want to say like a 4-year, 5-year even journey. Like it was a process. I remember writing the first song to writing the last song, and it literally was just like my like out loud fucking diary, like my life just in a diary form. Like I don't even know how to explain it, and I feel like I just was just going through the motions and going through life, and you know, good shit was happening, bad shit was happening, relationship shit was happening, and I think I just was really just pouring it into my music, and then that just birthed Real One. Honestly, like it was like the real one. It was me finally really becoming one with myself, and it's my baby. It should have been an album. It was supposed to be an album, but it became a collection of music for me. So I'm just like, you know, it just gave mixtape. It has a lot of samples and you know, paying homage to like a lot of great R&B, hip hop, you know, records. So yeah, so that's my baby. I would say my favorite song on the project would have to be it's between two. I would have to say between Blessings and Homage, just because for me Blessings was, I remember I was writing it as a single. Like I just wanted a different vibe. Like as a single, I didn't want to have a up tempo. I wanted something that was still radio friendly. And I remember going in and like it was supposed to be like a demo, like a reference, and I was sick, and I went in there and I was freestyling a lot of it. And then at the end, like my engineer was just mixing, and I'm like, that's not, just mix the chorus. Like try to fix the chorus up. I'm gonna probably redo it, but the verses is not. That's the reference. And he's like, no, this is it. And like I remember listening back to it and crying and just being like, you know, that was the song for me that I think I really, it just really, it was something going on in my life, and that song I feel like changed me in a way. So that's one of my favorites. And Homage, as well, because it was like feel like I was in a good place and I was able to just write about it and just keep it a bean and just really just also do something fun. So yeah, those two records for sure.
Yeah, no, I do like Blessings, by the way. But let me ask you, just off the script for a minute, who are some of your influences, rap or hip hop wise, that you would say?
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z, okay.
Definitely Jay-Z. Missy Elliott.
Okay.
Busta Rhymes, Nicki Minaj, Kendrick Lamar, Beyonce, to name a few. Current day, obviously Michael Jackson as an entertainer and performer. But I think Jay-Z stands out as from, you know, just everybody, because I think where I see myself going and what music did for him, I feel like in a way it's a similar my story is still unfolding, but I feel like I just have this like connection when it comes to Jay-Z, and it's like he's obviously the GOAT. Hip hop, 50 years of hip hop. You got to mention Jay-Z at the top of the list.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So definitely Jay-Z. And I would say Missy and Busta, like they are slept on in a whole different aspect when it comes to hip hop, because I feel like they made it fun. Like they made it. Nicki Minaj. I don't know if I said Nicki Minaj, but that is like one of my obviously influences. And I think I remember when she came out, she was having fun with it again. It had these quirky, like cool, funny flows and voices, and even the videos. So I think for me, where the direction I'm trying to go visually, that's why I've done a visualizer, but I haven't done videos, because for me, when I do my videos, I want them to look a certain way. And until I can bring that to life, I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna wait, and it's gonna happen in its time. So those are definitely my top influences, for sure.
By the way, y'all could go and watch on OTA. You performed last week, and I saw that, and you played. I love the you walked down the stairs and you sat, and that was very performance driven. So I appreciate you. Some people just walk around the stage back and forth, but you really owned into your performance. So can you tell us what you're working on and what's next to come for Robbie Rockington?
Wow. So I mean, like you just mentioned, I just finished OTA, was just one of many performances. I did a small little promo tour for Real One the tour, and got the chance to perform in some crazy venues and stages, and just it was amazing. And I had fun, and I'm tired, and I'm taking the month off to really focus on what I have coming next. You know what I'm saying? So I have a lot of fun, exciting things, some new music for sure. And definitely some more, maybe another leg of the tour. I'm also ready, I'm readying and preparing visuals. So there's a lot of work, definitely working. And, I got the show, The Circle, it's being very well received. So I've been, working with production to really promote that in a way that it needs to be, because it's honestly like a new show, if you ask me, because it's a whole new era, the way that he cast it. So it needs to be like promoted and kind of pushed as that. Like he can't just go off the fact that it's the 6th season.
Right.
So, definitely, having fun with that, because the girls are messy and I'm waiting for the reunion. And,
You got your look ready?
I don't. But I didn't think we were going to have one, but, little birdie, is flying around, telling the girls to get they looks together. And be ready to show up.
You going to show up?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to show up, because so with reality TV, like you watch it back and you just see the theatrics. So it's definitely some conversations that need to be had. Ain't nobody going to be yelling this time around. Like we're going to have conversation. If you want to have a read off, we can do that. Like, but we're gonna have a conversation. Like the girls do a lot of rah theatrics, and I think it took away from a lot of amazing talent and stories. But it's reality. It's reality. So that's what it is.
Right.
So thank you so much for pulling up to the Pink Clubhouse this evening. We are definitely thankful to have you. We're excited for you to come back, but tell the people where we can find you, where we can support you, and all things Robbie Rockington.
Yes, definitely. So right now, mostly on Instagram, Robbie Rockington, BBIE Rockington, ROCKINGTON. Definitely follow me on Instagram. I'm definitely got some performances coming up. Watch The Circle via Our View TV on YouTube, and just stay tuned. Definitely check out my performances, and I got some shit coming, so stay tuned. Thank you guys for having me. Shout out to you.
Thank you.
So I know you by Instagram, Lord. I just couldn't think of you as Lord, but what's your real name, just so I can? Jeremy. Okay, perfect. I feel like now I know. I'll never forget it. And what's your name, boo?
Lawrence.
Lawrence. Okay, it's a pleasure meeting you guys. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Same to you. Thank you. We look forward to having you soon again.
Yes, have me back because I'm working, so it's gonna be much more to talk about.